Number 2 of the evening, we're going to dig into some more fun, some more products. I got some more promo codes for discounts on the different stuff on the Amazon stream. So if you guys want to see that, again, I put the information in the description here on this post. If you guys are watching this on pretty much any platform besides Amazon, you should have the link either in the description or on my profile page. If you guys want, I'll drop it in the chat, or I can even go over it. It's also right here on our link tree. With that being said, let's go live on Amazon. We'll get our cheers on, even though I got no water left in here. But cheers, y'all. Literally the last drop of water I had in this big Yeti container. Again, we're going to dig into some more fun. Also, I'll be dropping some messages in here with the duck race, with giveaways, with prizes. And I tried to, again, add some more promo codes to give you guys some discounts with Black Friday, Cyber Mondays, the holidays, and all that good stuff. Wanted to hook us up where I can. So with that being said, I'll drop in some messages. I'm going to give it a minute to let some people trickle into the chat here, and we'll get it rocking. So because I'm starting at around 8:20, let's say 9 o'clock, we'll do the duck race for this evening. And if you guys haven't seen a duck race or you don't know what I'm talking about, let me know in the chat. Feel free to ask. But it's basically a free way to win an Amazon gift card or access to our 28-day nutrition course. So either way, it's a win-win. And in the future, you'll get the opportunity to win a bigger Amazon gift card. Sorry, I'm just moving the other light here, so hopefully that looks a little bit better. Gotta have some balance, you know? And yeah, y'all, I'm dropping the messages. We'll get the duck race going, all that fun stuff. And if you guys have any questions, you already know, hit me in the chat. We'll break it down. We'll do the duck race at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, I'm going to share this a little bit. Again, if you guys want to, you know someone that would benefit from this, tag a friend, share them. All that good stuff. It's greatly appreciated. It helps not only, again, grow the channel, but reach more people and just hopefully have some more fun along the way and just interact with more people. That's what it's all about, trying to deliver value. Just have some fun. So we'll get on into it. We'll dig into products. We're going to look at Movie Bear first, some of the LED lights and different lighting kind of components. If you guys have ever watched my streams, you know I'm a huge fan of LED lights, not just because of how they look, but because of the impact they can have on our autonomic nervous system, the ANS. So having said that, let's dig on into these, and especially this time of year, the holiday lights are a perfect fit. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about the Movie Bear 33 feet USB string light set. Now you can see the cool thing about these is obviously the lights, but the ability to change the colors, not only with the remote that it comes with, which is really cool, but also the Bluetooth capability with the app. And looking at the different settings they have, not only just the colors, but the ability to fade, to have it respond to audio, so many cool things. So as I was mentioning, being able to have it respond to the audio, right? So in this one, I was actually talking, but I don't want you to hear that. So you can see that when I push that, it will respond to if you're playing music, if you're talking, and all these cool settings that I just think really make it a more fun experience overall. All right, I'll keep it rolling right along. And again, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to kind of breeze through these products for the most part, just so we can get to the duck race, get stuff done, and have some fun along the way. And if you guys have questions, you want me to pause, stop, reiterate on a product, or dig into it a little bit more, just let me know in the chat. I'll kind of backtrack, demonstrate a little bit more, and get into more of the nitty-gritty details. But otherwise, we're going to keep it rolling right along. Again, I dropped some promo codes for these products so that we can try and have as much value and just some discounts for you guys, some deals. Speaking of, got 14% off on this next Movie Bear floodlights. Let me actually pull these up because I'm not sure if I actually shot a B-roll on these yet. I've got it right here behind me. And the cool thing I want to show you with this one is it comes with a nice little remote set. And you have a wide varying degree of control with the lights. So hold on. Go to red. Ooh, we got our green. We got blue. Got our yellow. Got another tone of blue. Let's call it a turquoise maybe. Got our purple. Now the other cool thing is the brightness. So I can go back and we can control how bright we want these bad boys, which digging into with the different numbers. We can put it on a little bit of a dimmer. You can even have it on a 60-second timer, so it's going to turn off in 60 seconds. You got all these really cool settings here on the remote, as well as you can download an app and sync it up that way. But I think it's cool that it comes with the remote as well, in case you don't want to deal with that. And oh, what's up, Evans? Hey, welcome back as well. Hey, Evans, thanks as always. More fun, more deals, you know? We got some more deals we're gonna talk about, some more fun to be had, more discounts. Always appreciate it, dude. So with that being said, we're gonna kind of dig into the next Movie Bear product. We're gonna look at the lantern. I actually have it set up right over here. Can't see it, so let me actually pan the camera over. Look at that. See that right over here up on the guy? I got it magnetically stuck to my squat rack just to give some extra little lighting. So let's actually keep it just like that so you guys can kind of see it. Just so you can kind of see what's going down there. And then we'll dig into the little bit of a B-roll as well. So in this video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about the Movie Bear LED camping lanterns. This comes with a 4-pack, but I wanted to show you the single one first. And you can see the dimensions. It has that nice handle that folds down on both sides. And the cool thing here, I want to pause for a second, is look at these magnets. This is a cool feature that I'm going to dig into next, showing you how you can use these magnets to actually hold to different surfaces and materials. And here's actually an example of my squat rack, the steel beams on it. So using the magnets to actually hold it in place, which I think is super cool, and being able to lock that in. Also, I know you're gonna wanna see, what does the light look like? So the cool thing is once you put those handles up, you don't need to, even you can just pull it, but nice bright light, effective, collapses down. You can fold up those handles. And just to show you where the batteries go, there's 3 AA batteries. Now, it does not come with the batteries, just a heads up, but voila, there you go. All right, y'all. So, and Evan, to your point, yeah, the floodlights, oh, let me turn that audio off. They're really cool. Not just from like the functionality perspective, honestly, but like just the ability to like play with it, change the colors. And like I was saying, like I like them for, like right now, it's about 8:30 at night, especially now that winter is pretty much here. Gets super dark, and having the added lighting, but also like when I'm doing like I had a client over and just doing a PT session with them, the added light like can get kind of dark in the other parts of the garage. So I'm leaving it here, but I'm gonna have another set on the other side to just add a little bit more light to the garage. And I gotta figure out some electrical stuff here because I don't have enough outlets in the garage for all these other electronics I wanna hook up in the spacing I have. So we're gonna dig into that another time. But with that being said, we're gonna keep it rolling right along. We're gonna dig into the Movie Bear under cabinet lights. And these are, again, another one that you don't have to just use under your cabinets. They can be used for lighting in like a dark hallway or a corridor or anything like that. Even though I did set these up in the kitchen, they have a lot of different options, in my opinion, just from like looking how they're set up. In this video, we're gonna be looking at the Movie Bear LED under the cabinet lighting sets. It's a 6-pack of them, puck shaped, and the sizing is even smaller than a puck. As you can see, it fits in the palm of my hand, nice and sleek. I like the style of it too, and I'm gonna show you how it kind of wires up here as well. So let's look at again how it sets up. This is going to be what you plug in each one of the lights to. Has this little plug right here. You're going to connect that end into one of the 6 spaces that comes in this main little box. And then you plug that box into the actual plug that goes into the outlet. Let me show you what that's going to kind of look like here. So first you have, again, that box. We have our part that's going to go to the outlet. And then you have a kind of that's going to be connected in between. And you're going to take that outlet, you're going to plug it into this cable. Then you take that cable, it's going to connect over to the box that has all 6 of the wires plugged into. And the cool thing, this intermediary kind of plug is also going to have, that you're connecting to this right here, is going to also have a plug that you can control, dim, and change the lights. And again, I wanted to show you it has all 6 options here. So cool setup, super easy to install. If I can do it, you can definitely do it. All right, y'all, so we're gonna stick with the lighting theme, but now we're gonna look at some Sinkhole products. This one actually, the light strips themselves with the adhesive background. They have a nice discount on them right now. They're 19% off. I actually haven't even set these up yet. I was saving these for when I was going to do a stream. And I still have to set up also my Sinkhole light bars. I still got to set up a couple of these cool things. Still going to shoot some cool reviews and B-rolls with them. And we got some like light bulbs we're going to dig into. But I wanted to show you guys. As you can see, I didn't even like unpackage these yet. But I've used them before. And they're really cool with just the versatility and the function of them, because they also have an adhesive strip on the back. Just being able to stick them up to the corners, being able to stick them up to like a desk or to a door frame or even my squat rack. It's a really cool feature. And because they're also smart tech, they kind of work with the Sinkhole app so that you can sync it up and be able to control it from the app, control the colors, play with the different settings. It's a really cool just feature. And again, you've seen me talk about like Govi products as well. They're basically the same thing. To me, the biggest difference with these, because these also have a voice command feature. Also, it even says like right on the box, you don't need a hub required. Like with the light bulbs, it has a hub component that you need to have them work. This one doesn't have a hub requirement, which is kind of cool, or I think very cool, that you don't need that component of it. And you can just sync it up to your Alexa. It has a Google Assistant sync as well. So you can have a lot more integration to it from a voice command as well as the app integration. And when we unpack it, you can kind of see what it's going to look like. Bada bing, bada boom. We got that fresh unpacking, y'all. Now, these feel a little bit different, honestly, compared to the Govi's one. These actually feel a little bit more like substantial, a little bit like more durable with the way the strip is. I feel like I can't, I don't know, like rip them or tear them or break them as easily. That's like one thing I will say, just feeling it in that immediate comparison. And again, as I'm unpacking it, it comes with all the little like plugs you're gonna need, the outlet. This one is going to be the single strip. Again, it's got one wheel in here. So just wanted to highlight that. And then you get a nice little like manual breakdown, all that fun stuff. And you even get a resource to like welcome you, show you how to use it, a little bit of tutorial. Gotta love technology. So again, it's a great option. And again, all of these can sync up to the Sinkhole app, so you can control all of it from one place. So I think I'm gonna have to spend some time either this weekend. And also, fun fact, my cousin Gina, so if you guys have ever like seen me stream with her, she's actually gonna be coming for Easter. So when she gets here, maybe we'll actually take some time to like set some of this stuff up I haven't done before, and we'll shoot some B-roll. And you're gonna see her joining me for a stream, so we'll do some streaming and some collab stuff together, which will be fun. But with that being said, I'm actually going to highlight another set of the Sinkhole bulbs that I have over here. They haven't set up just because from some of the fixtures, I don't have them ready to rock yet. But these are really cool because they are colored bulbs, as you can see. So let me bust these out. And these are, let's see, 5-watt bulbs, 450 lumens at 27K. Honestly, don't really know 100% what that means. Let's see, I'm gonna look at any of the details I might have missed here. So again, yeah, like not only, so it says like decorative lighting as well as having the smart tech integration, like you can control it on your app, you can do the voice control. But the cool thing I like beyond just decorative is, again, you guys know this, the lighting component for me is awesome because it can impact your nervous system. It can impact being in a fight or flight state or a rest and digest state. So you got that nice little like oval shaped, a little bit thinner, smaller, and again, comes in a 4-pack, which is really cool just from like the colored bulb perspective. So I'm just gonna try, and this one also doesn't require a hub. These are the LED candle ones, so they don't require a hub. I actually thought they did, so that's on me, y'all, that's my bad. They don't require a hub. You can use it with your Alexa instead. And again, it's literally just like putting it in, and then you can sync it up to your Alexa with 3 simple steps using your Echo device and basically just syncing it up that way, saying, hey, Alexa, discover my devices, and it'll sync it up just like that. So that's like a really cool feature. So maybe you'll see me get these set up as well. I just got to figure out what fixtures, where we're going to put them in the house. Or maybe I'll buy like a display or something I can put them in just to like show off the light. I think that could be cool as well. You guys let me know if you want to see that. With that being said, we're going to dig into another Sinkhole product. We're going to look at the light bars. Again, this is another one I still haven't set up, y'all, but I've shown it on other streams. Kind of see here when we unpack them. The bar itself comes with 2 bars in here. One of them actually just fell out. Hold on. Let's grab this bad boy, bring it back over. So it comes with the 2 light bars. This one to me is just a little bit more narrow and sleeker compared to the Govi ones. Again, it comes with a mount. You can put it in right here, so you can have it vertically mounted, put on the desk, anything like that. You can also horizontally position them. And very cool. I'll show you even on the box just to get you a little bit of like a visual vibe until I do get these set up, where you can see what it can look like. Again, you can set it up next to your TV, have it kind of adding an additional light component to sync up with the audio from whatever show, movie, or game you're watching or interacting with. And from a price point perspective, you also get a discount on them right now, so nice option. With that being said, we'll round out some of the Sengold products. I talked about the colored bulbs. These are the same size bulbs that are just regular white light. These I actually have not in the garage. I'm trying to think, where did we put these? I think I put them in my daughter's room or in the in my either younger or older daughter's room, because that was the only other fixture in the house that these would fit, and I didn't put in the color bulbs. Maybe I should do like 1 color bulb, 1 white bulb, and I'll record that. You guys let me know what you think. This one also has 20% off, so I just wanted to highlight that. And then what we'll do is we'll kind of round out the Sengold products by looking at the smart bulb with the actual hub that comes with it, which is, again, even though it's not required with all these other sets, you can still use it and connect it to the hub if you don't want to use like your Echo or whatever kind of Alexa device or Amazon device that works with it. But this is just a cool example of how it kind of works, what it comes with, and all that kind of fun stuff. Plus, you also got 25% off, so a nice little discount, especially for the holidays. This can be a cool one, just for like setting the scene in the environment. And again, also, we'll talk about sleep hygiene if you guys want me to dig into that as well, because there's a massive component with sleep hygiene and lighting, as well as colors, and having voice commands. This way you don't have to turn to your phone to turn the lights off. You can just say, Alexa, lights off. And then if you're in your bedroom or living room, wherever you're at, you can help turn the lights off. You don't have to worry about messing up your sleep or anything like that, which I think is really cool.
In this video, I'm going to be talking about the Sengold 2-pack starter kit light bulb set. And the cool thing about this is not only can you control it from your phone, but it also has app integration. As you can see, there's 2 bulbs in the pack, and this is the hub that it's going to come with. You're going to be able to connect up your power source as well as the Ethernet. This is the plug that's going to be going into the wall. It's a super easy setup. These are all the different aspects. Again, this USB is going to go into the outlet, and then you're going to plug in your power. This is your Ethernet cable to connect it to the internet so you can have that nice connection. And then this is what the setup's going to look like once it's plugged in. Super, again, easy, and the function to control it from either your phone or have a voice command is my favorite feature and function.
So I'm just texting my cousin now for when she comes, like, hey, by the way, I have to do some shoppable videos and shoot some B-roll and set up some lights we can do together, and we can even stream. So if you guys want, let me know if you want to see me actually. I'm trying to see if I can actually stream, or not stream, but like record on my phone while I'm live on Amazon. And maybe I'll do that with my cousin while she's here. I'll see. That we can do during a stream if you want. Bam. All right. So with that being said, let's keep it rolling. And also, like, fun fact, guys, we're going to still have like lots of promo codes and discounts and deals going until obviously Black Friday, Cyber Monday. And I'm going to try and, normally I stream, as you guys can tell, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Thursday to Sunday, because Cyber Monday is kind of like a big holiday or a big deal for like deals in the holiday time of year. I'm going to try and get a stream going on that Monday afterwards, depending on how the schedule and everything works out. So let me know if you guys want to see that. And the cool thing that Amazon did now is you can actually set reminders for particular streams by different streamers here on the platform. So if you want to see me streaming tomorrow, for example, I have one set at, I believe it's 1 o'clock and 2:30. If you want to get a reminder for when I'm streaming, you can actually set it up so you get a reminder for those streams. Or like when we do our championship duck race series, and you won one of the duck races, like Evans, for example, if you're on here and you've won a duck race, or like Dana or someone like that that's won duck races, you can set a reminder when we set up that stream so you can get notified and make sure you don't miss it, which I think is a cool feature. Props to Amazon. I don't know why they didn't have that before, but good move for finally setting that up. Anywho's, with that being said, let's pull up We're going to dig in, speaking of sleep hygiene, we're going to dig into this Ideal House queen bed frame that I have in my daughter's room. That's also, to me, a component of just your sleep environment, which can be very helpful for your sleep routine and sleep hygiene.
In this video, we're going to be going over the Ideal House queen size bed frame with the headboard and no box spring nest. Here's a little preview of what it looks like right when you unpack it. And I did a little time lapse here so you guys can kind of see the setup as I'm getting into it. As you can see, I'm not in my daughter's room. I'm setting this up in the garage. I started to unpack everything and get my mind wrapped around it. And then once I kind of started to get it set up, I moved it in there. One thing you'll notice is I'm also doing this by myself. Now, they do recommend having a second person with you to move it and kind of go through everything. I'll be honest with you, I was able to do it in the recommended or kind of guesstimated 40 minutes. It would have been helpful to have a person to do it with me. So next time I would recommend having someone to do it, or I would have done it with my wife. Here you can see once I got most of it kind of put together, I just transferred on over into my daughter's room, set up the frames. Again, you could do it by yourself. I do recommend having someone to help you just to make it a little bit easier, but my daughter has been absolutely loving it. It goes really well with the not only bed that she has, but also the color scheme of the room, and been super durable and comfy. So hope you guys enjoy, and see if you can have a second person help you with this one. Highly recommend.
All right. Oh, sorry. I was just texting. So I'm going to tell you guys a crazy story. We're going to get into the best deal gaming TV stand. And I just was like caught up in like our group chat here because this one's a crazy story. So story time. We'll take a little pause. Shout out to Justin Carrillo. He's one of the fighters at Rogue Combat Club. And this is like, normally I don't share information about people when it comes to like injuries or things like that. But this one's just such a badass story that, again, it's not like, at this point, like I talked to him earlier. He's cool about talking about it. And like, I'm actually probably going to like start training. So let me just say this. He was sparring last week with one of our coaches, Phil. And sometimes this is why, if he was even wearing headgear, he had full protective gear on, gloves, shin guards, mouthpiece, the whole deal. And Phil threw a kick. Justin moved forward and basically leaned like into it, and instead of the shin hitting him, the knee hit him square in the forehead and fractured his skull and just dented and caved in his forehead. Not only did he not get knocked unconscious by it, but he did 2 more rounds of sparring after getting his skull fractured and a dent put in his forehead. He did 2 more rounds. And then after, like, I guess maybe people like you didn't see it right away, or I don't know. I wasn't there, so this is just a crazy story to me. So this is why I'm giving him props. I'm not saying anyone should be doing this, but it just like speaks to his toughness. And then immediately went to the hospital, like, all right, we're gonna have to do surgery. You're gonna put like a metal plate in your head or whatever. And I think he opted maybe not. Anyway, it doesn't matter about the details with that stuff. We're gonna be working with him to like get him back. He'll be back to training in like 2 weeks, which is crazy. He won't be sparring or kickboxing, but like, he'll be back in the gym. Me and him are going to be working together. I'm going to have him come on some of these live streams. If you guys want to hear his story and ask him questions, just stay tuned. Make sure you're following this as well as, that's why I'm saying follow the Lifestyle of Fitness channel, because he's going to be coming on that one, actually, not this particular channel. So I'll actually put the link for that one in the chat because, dude, he's just it just to me speaks volumes of like what the Rogue team and environment's like, because that's just like, yeah, it's just the culture of it. Like, you're just going to just kind of keep grinding, getting after it, and not let anything slow you down. So with that being said, let's dig into this gaming stand behind us. I just was thinking about that story I wanted to share with you guys. Not necessarily relevant to the stand, but just fun story nonetheless. In this video, we're going to be going over the Bestier 44-inch gaming TV stand that's great for the bedroom, the living room, or really anywhere that you're going to want to get your TV and your gaming on. So first, let's look at its setup. This is the lighting, which I think is really cool. There's actually a lot of controls that you can use to alter it, to change it. It also has some great holes in the back that allow you to put all your wires through. You'll see that right back here. And then a remote that comes with it to actually control the lighting. And yep, you guessed it. It doesn't come assembled. So this is me kind of doing a little time lapse, putting it together, piecing it out, and the estimated time was roughly around an hour to an hour and a half. I was able to do it just right in the middle of that, about an hour and 15. And as you can tell, I was doing it by myself. They do recommend having a second person, but you can technically get it done by yourself. And here I'm just kind of bringing it home, piecing it all together. And the thing I like about it is the function aspect of it. Again, very friendly for gaming, for TV, having all those holes you can see on the back end with the wires being able to pass through, as well as the lighting. And again, let's look at the finished product one more time. I think the lighting is my favorite part, and being able to put whatever you want underneath here. I actually have now my Xbox set up there, as well as some just cool memorabilia and things that I go over in my streams, which if you guys see my streams, you'll be able to check it out. With that being said, enjoy, y'all. So yeah, y'all, if you guys have questions, feel free to let me know. If you want me to dig into some interesting information and research that has been shown and studied around gaming, I'm happy to dig into it, but otherwise we're going to keep it rolling right along. We're going to dig into some Govi products now. I mentioned like the different light components. We talked about it with Singlet and Movie Bear, so now we're going to dig into the Govi products and just kind of elaborate on those a little bit. So I'm actually going to pull that up, and we'll cross-compare a little bit of this as well. So if you guys have questions, feel free to let me know. And the one thing I want to highlight, I'm going to show you guys the cheaper option of the Gobi light bars, which is this right here. It's at the lower price point, but I'm also going to show you the higher price point. I break these down as well. Now the difference on these and the difference in the price point, the reason is because this one doesn't come with the camera that you can sync up or set up to be on your TV or your monitor, and that feature just allows you to basically put it on a setting where it will pick up the light coming off of your TV or your video or what games you're playing and change the light based on that, which is a really cool feature. But if you don't care about that, these are a better option for you because you still have the audio component that I'm going to talk about in the B-roll that I'm about to play, but it's just a little bit of a cheaper price point. So I just wanted to highlight that before I just kind of dig into it and kind of break that down. So with that being said, this is going to be the big difference for those kind of factors. So let's play the light bars, and just wanted to highlight that for you guys.
Now again, for these Govi light bar setup, the cool thing is, again, it has a vertical holder. You can just slide this right in, or it has an adhesive on the back. You can kind of rest it horizontally on the wall or just have it facing straight up. Now you might notice I have it just on the regular reading mode because I want the lighting feature for my actual content creation right now. But this has an app you can download. I can pull it up on my phone, and I'm actually going to show you guys in real time how you can adjust it. Because the cool thing is with this, it's not only like a set light that, you know, isn't kind of dynamic, but this actually has like audio settings where I just change the coloring, and now based on me talking, see how it's changing the rhythm and the pattern? I can put it on vivid and change how it moves, put it on rhythm, put it on strike, put it on vibrate. And cool thing I use this for is like working out, honestly. So when I'm training, being able to put on a music or a playlist, having it connect to my phone, and then having the music to match that actually really helps me from like a visual standpoint to get kind of amped up. As well as the cool thing, this has a camera that comes with it. You can sync it up to your TV or your monitor or whatever kind of screen you want to use it, and then you can put it on video mode. So like right now, I'll put it on video mode, and I have it set up on my monitor. My monitor has like a bluish purple background, so you can kind of see that's what it's displaying. And it's picking up on my audio, but if I had like an action scene going on, or I was playing video games, it even has a gaming mode, it has a split screen mode, so that it can pick up different inputs from like the right side of the screen, left side of the screen. This thing's, again, it's just got so much versatility, and I think it's so cool. I just highly recommend it from the fun and the function standpoint.
All right, y'all, so let's keep it rolling right along. We're gonna dig into some more Govi products. Now we're gonna look at the light strips. Again, we looked at some by Singlet. We're going to compare them to the Govi ones. Again, when I've kind of broken down the Govi ones, I like the Govi strips because of the integration with the app, because I use more of the Govi products. But I'll be honest, the Singlet ones felt a little bit more durable, like a little bit thicker. I felt like I could probably rip the Govi ones a little bit easier. That's just my 2 cents and observation here. But let's dig into some of the other aspects here, and we'll keep looking at the Govi products as well. In this video, we're going to be looking at the Govi LED strip lights. Now, these are a lot of fun and just really cool, not only because the length that you have with these, which is 100 feet, but the easy setup and the adhesive strip. But as you'll see right here, it also has a manual remote you can use to set them up, as well as the Bluetooth option on the app, which I'm going to dig into here, and the ability to control colors, the modes, audio settings, so much fun and option. So speaking of setting up the Bluetooth component of it, I wanted to show you guys. So you're going to go into Gobi, you can add the device. Now the cool thing is it's pretty simple to find. You're just going to use the number and the device that you have. It'll come right up. You can sync it, and then once you do, you can rename it to whatever you want, and then you can control everything from within the app, all the colors, all the settings. It's a lot of fun. So again, if you guys have questions, let me know. I thought it would be helpful to kind of see the back end of the app, how it works. Also, these have a discount on it, 15% off. And now we'll go into the Govi string lights. These also have a discount for 14% off. I was talking about them in the other stream. Also play the B-roll so you can see the app integration and how they look kind of outside in the setup there. In this video, we're going to be talking about the Govi LED string lights. As you can see, I have them set up here with the lights on. We're going to dig into what it actually looks like on the app and how to get it set up. But before we dig into the app, I want to show you another really cool feature, which is actually the hooks that come built on each one of the light bulbs. You can easily hook it onto if you already have a frame or a setup like that. Super easy to pop on and pop off as well. So now let's look at getting it set up on the app. And for this, you go right into the store. You're going to look up Govi Home, and then you're going to be able to match it up to whichever product that you have. Now, the cool thing is, again, once you select the actual light bulb, you'll see if the right one pops up. Right there, you see I didn't. And then right there, now that I did, you'll see the brand and the name come up. Boom, it's going to connect. And then once you have it set up, you can even rename it if you want, set up all that fun stuff, and then have complete control from your app, which is my probably favorite feature to these light bulbs. And so many cool settings and details in between. All right, y'all. So I'm going to tell you guys a fun story, or I don't know if you're going to think it's fun, but just a fun little fact. Actually, just like kind of communicating with the vice president of Team USA for the Muay Thai organization, because we're thinking about doing some deals and whatnot. So I just had to send this message because it was an important, like, timeline sensitive thing. So fun fact, trying to support, again, Muay Thai in the States. If you guys are behind that, let me know if you're even interested, because that's what I want to try and build up in this community. With that being said, what's up, Dana? I see you. Hey, hey. Yeah, I see you ready for that duck race. Again, we got the duck race actually in less than 10 minutes. So, again, if you guys want in, got you. Just comment duck. We need at least 2 people. Dana, we got you. Evans, if you're still, I know you're always down for a duck race. I'm going to put, Dana, I'm going to put your name in. Evans, I'm just going to put your name in. I'm going to assume you're here, or when you come back, that you'll be down for it. If not, we'll see if we got somebody else. But let's start sharing this with some people, see if we can get some people in for the duck race. We'll get on into, I see you, Evans. All right, beautiful. We got ourselves a duck race. Awesome. I need to win 10.7. So you got to balance, or you need to win because you got 10.79 left. What kind of product are you getting? What are you getting here? What do we need? Talk to me. I'm curious now. I'm nosy. Ooh, Diane, I see you. I got you in. You are in, Diane. Got you. All right, so let's dig into the OBS. The foam. I was talking about this before, but now I'm going to play you guys the B-roll so you can see a little bit more on it, and I'll set everything up for the duck race. We'll get going here in about 5 or 6 minutes. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about the OBS Me phone mount. I love OBS. I have a bunch of their products, and the cool thing about this is the motion tracking feature. I'm going to pause it right here so you can see the camera. This is what it's going to use to actually track you or the target you set it on. I'm turning it on right now. So you can see the starting position. You put your phone in for the mount, and it'll track and move with you once you have it set and dialed in. Another cool aspect is the amount of control and versatility it provides. Not only putting your phone in there, but being able to turn it vertically as well as horizontally, and turning it down on the side as well. Speaking of versatility, and last but not least, one of the things I want to touch on is not only the tripod base that you can see here, but the ability to actually collapse that tripod base, turn it into a handheld version if you wanted to hold it and actually be shooting somebody else with the motion tracking feature, or just be able to pack it away and be able to be on the go with it. It creates, again, a lot of versatility and a lot of options for you content creators out there, such as myself. I absolutely love it. I can't recommend it enough, but I'd love to hear from you guys as well. And dang, then I see. So when you posted that, I saw like makeup and stuff. I was like, oh, so this is like specifically for like makeup kind of products. So that's what I was saying. Like, wait till my cousin Gina gets here. She's gonna be coming on Monday. I think she's staying all week. It's at least Friday. I'm not sure, she might be the whole week. But she's actually the one that got me into streaming on Amazon as an influencer. So shout out to Gina Marie. Well, we'll be doing some cross streams together. Also, you guys gotta like throw some pressure at my wife. Follow her. We have her Instagram and Amazon here on Linktree. She hasn't been streaming just because she's been busy with other stuff. So we're trying to figure out what to do, because I feel like obviously I can't speak to the female audience and perspective as much for obvious reasons. So I'm trying to figure out if we should basically have one of our female coaches or one of our friends help her with the streaming side of things, so you guys can get my perspective. You can get a female perspective on my wife's page, as well as then we'll have the LOF where we have everybody kind of coming on. So let me know what you think about that. But anyways, with that being said, let's go on into the Joy Tutus car fridge. This thing has been like, I was surprised at how much I use this actually, and how clutch it has been. I'm trying to get on Amazon Live. Oh, nice, Dana. So yeah, I don't know for sure. Like they don't like tell you what the parameters are. I've been told behind the scenes by like media companies, you need at least like 2,000 followers on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube. Those are like the main platforms they're looking for. So if you can get like, I think 2,000 is the mark. At least that's what I don't know if that's an official number, but yeah. If you guys are interested, maybe we can give you guys even like, I don't know. We'll figure something out. I'm trying to figure out like what can we actually do and won't break Amazon's rules or guidelines, because I feel like I should obviously be able to use my wife's account, but like it's not the same audience, but like maybe my cousin can, or we can have one of our female coaches, but we want it to be a female perspective. So maybe we could work something out there. Anyways, with that being said, let's dig on into the car fridge and breakdown. I'm showing it in my garage in this video, but it's actually now in our car, and it's been massive and clutch for like not only like long trips, but even just like going to pick up our kids at school or just having a snack in the car or something like that. It's been clutch. So I was really excited to get this one because let's just look at the external aspects of it. First off, clutch design, because it comes with some like cup holder position here. It's got 4 of them. It also comes with a nice grippy, grainy kind of texture over here. So if you want to set something down on it, it's going to kind of help it from sliding. This is particularly meant for the car. So with that being in mind, let's say you have this in the back seat or your center console space or however you have it set up, being able to have something that's kind of textury, especially when you're moving, you don't have to worry about it sliding. Whether it's, I'm putting my phone on it, or maybe I'm putting a sandwich, depending on if you're eating in your car or whatever's going on there. This can be a really cool feature and option. Now, let's look at the inside stuff, because I'm sure that's what you guys are most excited about. This one I'm pretty pumped about to just test out the space. Oh, also, before we even get into that, let's highlight, you have this LED screen right here, so you can control different settings, looking at the temperature, being able to turn it on and off. And speaking of, let's kind of unpack some of this stuff. I actually kept some of this stuff in here so I can showcase you guys. It comes with all the plugs, the electrical setups, as your manual, of course. But this one is like just super spacey. So being able to let's just check this out. Being able to drop in your drinks and whatnot in here, being able to even pull that out and just putting things right in that space. And then just maybe we drop our lid right on top of it if you don't want to worry about it like kind of sloshy moving around. That's the freezer space. And then off to the side right here, I'll show you from the other angle, you have your refrigerator space. So that's the other actual cool aspect to me, is being able to have like separate compartments for the temperature. So you can have it a little bit cooler in the freezer, have it a little bit warmer in the refrigerator, and kind of keep things separate there. And the amount of space that you have, especially in that freezer, is just really awesome. And again, you have your plugins and all your ports so that, again, you can plug it into your car charger, whatever you want to do there to have it set and running, and the compressor side of it. It just opens up a lot of versatility and function to it with your cables and with all your wiring and your setup. And then we have our second box here, dig into a little bit more, with even putting on the handles and whatnot, which I didn't even do. I wanted to actually show all you guys this. And then what I'm going to do is probably do an extra B-roll footage to break that down a little bit more. But so far, like, I think this is just absolutely awesome. And from the size of it and the function of it, I'm really pumped. I am. So yeah, Dana, again, keep me posted whenever you can get your Amazon account approved. I can connect you to the media companies that we work with. And they're like, it's a really cool world, man. Like I'm just like getting more exposed to it now. And anyone out there, if you guys are interested about this, feel free to reach out. Obviously off Amazon, I won't like get into this right now, but we'll keep it rolling right along. We're going to dig into the Flybird adjustable dumbbells. I'll get into this product, and then we're going to start the duck race. We got one more minute till the duck race is going down. And again, if you guys still want to get in on the duck race, just comment duck. Whether you're watching this on any one of the other social media platforms we have, you just got to jump on over to Amazon, comment duck in the chat. Again, I have the link to this actual Amazon stream in the description, or you should be able to find it in my social media profile page on any one of the other platforms you're watching this on. If you guys have any issues, let me know in the chat. I'll get you guys set up. Or we have it also here in our link tree. It's just Coach Mike Amazon storefront. So with that being said, let's dig on into the Flybird adjustable dumbbell set.
So in this video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about the Flybird adjustable dumbbells. Let's dig on into them. So these are really cool because of, again, the adjustable style, and the handle right here I really love compared to some other adjustable dumbbells I've tried in the past. Wanted to give you guys a little bit of the dimension look. And the cool thing is, again, you're going to see me right here, turn the handle, and that's how you select the weight you want. It slides right out, you drop it back in, you turn the handle, and you get the next one. It's a really cool feature compared to, again, some of the other styles that I've seen, and being able to go all the way from 11 pounds up to 55 pounds within seconds is an amazing, both cost-effective feature, in my opinion, as well as a space-effective feature where you don't need multiple sets. And again, I wanted to highlight that here just by going through how easily you can do your reps, superset it, drop the weight in, change it, and then go up or down in weight, which is, again, for me as a trainer, as a coach, as a fitness professional, an amazing option, especially from a home gym perspective. I also wanted to highlight for you guys the actual locking mechanism. These buttons I'm pointing at right now are what actually will release the weight, and these nodules here in the set are what's going to do it. So the only time you can change the weight is when it's actually in the mold. So this way you have a nice, safe grip, and you don't have to worry about it when it's out of the mold.
All right, y'all, it is duck race time. So we're going to highlight the Flybird adjustable bench while we're doing this. This is what's going to the stream. This race is going to be sponsored by, and it's got 33% off right now, so take advantage. So with that being said, y'all, I'm going to share my screen. We're going to get into the duck race, and yeah, while I'm getting this set up, if you guys are last minute trying to jump in, you can. You got like one more, not even a minute. Got a couple seconds here while I'm pulling it up. We got Dana, Evans, and Diane. Just let me know you guys are here. Dana, I know you're here. Evans, just let me know you're here in the chat. And same thing, Diane, just let me know you're here so I can confirm that we're good to go. And we'll get our duck race on. I'm just going to pull this up. Bam. Diane, I see you. Awesome. Roll call. Evans, you here? Hold on. Dude, I hate, like, I'm so used to the autocorrect sometimes that it's like now I actually kind of rely on it. Let's get our screen share on. Let's get on into the fun. Bam, y'all. All right, so with that being said, I can only see the Amazon chat on my phone. I won't be able to see on the other social media platforms. So yeah, won't have that. But it doesn't look like anyone was trying to get in on it. So get that set. We'll shuffle up our characters here. Uh-oh, Evans. You got like a couple more seconds. You know what, Evans, I'm just going to leave you in because you actually are pretty much here on every single one, so I got you. With that being said, let's get a little bit of a countdown here. I see you, Evans. I see you. 3, 2, 1. Race time. Race time. Also, let me know. Can you guys actually see it? I want to make sure that it's... There we go. Yeah, you can see. All right, cool. Duck race. Duck race. Let's go. Oh, I think Evan's going to pull it out. It looks like if you're losing at the midway point, I feel like whoever's like the person last at the midway point is the one that wins, in my opinion. Awesome. Maybe it's going to be Diane or Dana. I mean, realistically, y'all got like a 33% chance each just because we got 3 people in on this one. But let's see. Let's see what we got. I got Diane. I think Diane's going to pull it out. Could be wrong, though. Could be Dana. What do you guys think? Who you got? Who you got? Or is Evans going to turbo boost it? Yeah, I mean, Dana, oh, you're right. Good call. Dana. Dana got the turbo boost. All right, so turn the display off. You guys know the deal. I'm going to drop it in. Dan, I feel like I probably have your email saved just because of how many times you've won it, but I feel like when you've won it, it hasn't been when there was a prize. So I'm going to just drop in the deets so we know what's up. And yeah, just email me. Let me know if you want the gift card to go to that $10 amount that you need, or if you want the nutrition course. Also, Evans, I feel like you opted in for the nutrition course at one point, right? Was that you? Someone definitely did. I kind of lose track. I have to have these things written down. But I'm always curious if you guys have any feedback if you did opt in for the nutrition course, you guys have seen it, how you like it, if there's been any benefit, anything like that. But with that being said, while we're getting this set up, I'm going to share the Flybird adjustable bench. And again, we got a discount on this one. So again, got you guys. Let's dig into it. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about the Flybird adjustable bench. And I'm a huge fan of the brand Flybird first and foremost, but I love the adjustable bench. It's so versatile. And a big thing that I like here is check out this spot for your ankles where you can hook your feet. The cool thing I like about it as well is it folds down, as you could tell. Also, I'm going to show you guys on the flip side the pin and spring action. I'm going to pause for a quick second. I want you guys to see this has a spring component of it. So when you pull it out, it'll allow it to lock into place versus other benches. Sometimes we'll just have a little latch mechanism. Also, I want to show you guys the different positions to give you a little bit more idea of the versatility from the angles here, as well as talk about how that comes into play with your training. When you're able to change the angle, you can focus on different muscle groups and how they interact with one another. So the ability that Flybird provides to change these angles going into multiple different positions is awesome, as well as being able to work in a variety of different exercises as well. And the durability of it is clutch. That's a big one for me, and I highly recommend. Check them out. All right, well, so let's break down the Dorillo Smartwatch. I'm going to play the B-roll here, but before I do, you guys know that whenever I've got it and it's not charging, I always like to share the data with you. So I had a private training session, so let's see how many steps I got since then. So we got 15,000 steps now. I think I was at like 10,800 on the last stream. So we got about like 4,300 steps in that PT session, so that's not bad. About 2 miles, 8.9 miles. Total now, 826 calories burned. And again, sleep didn't change. Just under 10 hours of sleep. Crushing the sleep factor lately. And resting heart rate around 40 when I first woke up this morning. So that being said, let's get on into the smartwatch breakdown. Again, this one has a great discount on it. It's at 27% off. So right around $50, which is, I think, a great deal, especially when, like, talking to my client who has the Apple smartwatch or whatever it's called, the Apple Watch, and like for the price differential, man, it's basically the same functions and features. There's some like different aspects there and integrations, but like, I don't know, man. Like a lot of times I feel like you're just paying for the brand, but a lot of these features are going to be integrated as well.
In this video, I'm going to be talking about the Dorillo Smartwatch. And this thing provides a lot of versatility and options. It's super simple, obviously, first to put on, super cozy. I want to talk to you guys about the data that this collects and the information we can gain from it as well. So as you can see, easy to put on. You got the nice straps, buckles right in, nice and snug. Home screen provides a lot of versatility as far as we can change this home screen. And the first thing I want to show you guys, my two favorite things to look at. First, swiping to the right, checking the steps. You can not only see the steps, you can see the miles and the calories burned. When you're logging your workouts as well, it'll add to those calories. And the cool thing is I have those activity rings. In addition to that, you can track your sleep. First off, last night I crushed sleep, 10 hours plus. And then you can also look at your heart rate so you can get an idea of resting heart rate, current heart rate, max. And then when we swipe to the left, we can also cycle through workouts and different types of activities. So much data to collect, so much valuable information. I can't recommend it enough, especially for the use, and the battery life is well over 24 hours. This one's lasted me up to 5 days. That's my personal experience, but you'll see a little bit of difference in the description. Enjoy.
All right, y'all, let's keep rolling it right along. And again, if you guys have questions, not only on the particular product that I'm talking about, but really anything related to a lifestyle of fitness, anything that falls in a category or niche that I can actually talk about, I'm happy to dig into with you guys. Or if you have requests on how I can make the streams better, whether it's the prizes, giveaways, the products I'm talking about, the brands, anything like that, like let me know in the chat, whether it's here on Amazon or any one of the social media platforms we're live streaming to. And if you're watching on any of the other social media platforms, you're like, dude, I need more information on these products, hop on over to Amazon. Again, I got the Coach Mike Amazon storefront linked up in our link tree. Put the link in the description. You can see the products I'm talking about in real time. Or if you're watching this and you missed the live stream, you can still go over and check out all the products and see if they're a good fit for you. And if they are, great, awesome, get them. If not, no worries. It's all good. So with that being said, we talked about Flybird, we talked about the dumbbells, we talked about the adjustable bench. Now we're going to look at the flat bench. Now, you guys already know this if you're watching any of my streams. I always say adjustable bench first. If you want to get a second bench or you want to have it, flat bench can be a great option, but I always recommend adjustable bench first and then get the flat bench.
In this video, I'm going to be talking to you about the Flybird flat bench. And as you can see, it's a nicely padded bench, super durable. That's been my favorite thing to use about this particular bench, and I'm going to show you a really cool feature with this bench from the adjustment standpoint and the legs here. So we're going to take a little closer look at the adjustable component here with folding it up, which I think is a really cool aspect to being able to store it. So you pull that pin out, you're going to turn this to loosen it, and then once it's loose, you're going to pull out that spring-loaded mechanism. And you can see here, I'm just loosening it up. Once you have it loose, you just pull on that, and then I have it stand up vertically, so you're gonna see it just drop right down. And the cool thing about that, again, if you look at this, it folds up, so if you do wanna hang it on the wall, you wanna put it off to the side from a storage capability, it's just a cool aspect that I really like to it. But overall, just going back to the durability of this, and again, looking at the padding, it's a comfortable bench and it gets the job done. I highly recommend if you're looking to add a flat bench to your toolbox.
All right, y'all, let's keep it rolling right along. We're gonna dig into the SunPal solar panel. And again, this one, even though it's not like summertime, even though it's not super like, warm, being able to leverage the sun when the sun is out, change up the scenery, get outside. Like I was just talking to a client before, and they're like, dude, like I haven't left my house all week because work's been so intense, and they work from, like remote based work. So I thought it would be cool, like, hey, why don't you like go work, from a coffee shop or whatever, like change up the scenery, even if it's outside at the park. One of the limiting factors, though, can be having a power supply, having a power source, also having internet. This can at least solve the power source problem if you're trying to be there all day. And then you can turn your phone into like a hotspot. There's a lot of cool options. But if you have the power and an energy source, the rest can kind of like figure itself out. So this is going to be a key component for that. So you might be able to notice right up here, I've got what this solar panel is going to look like set up outside. The cool thing I wanted to demonstrate, especially outside, is because obviously it's not sunny right now, and even if it was, like just set the sun coming outside, you guys won't be able to see that. So it's a 2-panel setup, and it's 80 watts. This one's going to be, from my notes of what I was able to see, it's going to be about 20 to 23% more efficient than other panels on the market, which is pretty awesome. And the cool thing you can see I'm using right here in this B-roll footage is it has these little Velcro kind of kickstands that just flop out. Then you can put it on its side so it's angled better for the sun and being in position. And then the last piece I always like to highlight with these specifically is this little compartment here on the back. I think it's super cool that you can just open it up. This is where you're going to have both USB plugins as well as a DC plug-in. And it's going to come with some cables, your adapters, pretty much anything you're going to need to set this up and have it function, as well as it's also going to have carabiners in here. If you ever just need the carabiners to kind of connect everything and keep it all organized, which I thought was really cool. So I wanted to share that with you guys and kind of give you a little bit of a preview, not only of what this looks like in the solar panel by SunPals, as well as the B-roll footage right here. So if you guys enjoyed, hopefully that's helpful, let me know. And I give this one a thumbs up from my experience so far and the functionality with it. Bam, boom, bam. So actually, you know what? I didn't realize what today was, and somebody just tagged me online, and then my dad just actually texted me. Fun fact, by the way, 5 years ago tonight, see this championship belt? I won that 5 years ago to the day. So random, just kind of fun fact I figured I'd throw out there. Time flies, man. I feel like it was just like, I mean, it does feel like a bit ago since I've had the kids and stuff, but man, that was a crazy year. Did you get it? Did I get what? Oh, the email. I'm imagining that's what you're saying, Dana. Let me double check. I was actually just about to ask you. Yeah, there we go. I got it, Dana. Sweet. Let's do it up. I got you. So I just got it. Let me set you up right now. Bada bing, bada boom. And just hang out so I can confirm, or you can confirm that you got it, because I'm sending it right now. Place order. And bam. All right. Yeah, I got it. Should be sent. Sent. Let me know when you get it. No. When you get it. All right, so with that being said, sorry, I was getting a little nostalgic and thinking about how crazy time can get. So we're going to look at some of the King Cam products. We're going to start with the cot. Again, the cot, the one thing I want to highlight with this, and I've talked about it many times over when doing a stream. Oh, my dad's got videos of it. I want to watch videos. Even though I've seen the official videos, but my dad's just like, yeah, I'm watching videos of your fight that like he took. I'm like, oh, I want to watch. But yeah, so like digging into the King Cam, the thing I'll highlight with the cot is the legs on it, how to set them up. Basically, they're spring loaded, so you're gonna like want to pull the spring to set it up. It covers it in the manual. Just like trust me on this one, guys. Normally I don't read the manual. This is one, read the manual when you set it up, make your life so much easier. I just wanted to highlight that. So now we're gonna dig into the King Cam self-inflating mattress and the air compressor. Now the cool thing about the mattress is the self-inflating feature of it. Whoop, hold on one second. Let's just search for that. And literally you just unscrew one of the valves, you leave it for like 24 hours and it just inflates itself overnight, which I think is extremely cool. So with that being said, I'll dig into it a little bit more. If you guys got questions, you let me know. Otherwise, we'll keep it rolling right along. Got it? Sweet. Glad you got it. Thanks, Dana. Enjoy. Don't spend it all in one place. But yeah, with that being said, let's get into it. So for this mattress, I actually have it right up here behind me because I figured it'd just be easier for you guys to see it in the shot. I'll actually stand up next to it so you can kind of see from the height perspective. I'm 6 feet tall, so this one's actually like it could fit me pretty comfortably. The coolest thing I liked about this bad boy is it has a little valve in the bottom, and this was one of the I think the second or third product I got from King Cam. And the cool thing I like about it when I got it in finally and delivered was the ability for it to self-inflate, which obviously it says in the title, but I really like take the time to process that. And then when I did that, it was just cool to watch. Like literally I just opened up the valve. Within an hour, it was pretty much inflated, ready to go. I gave it the 24 hours, which is what it recommends. And I just keep it like that ever since. My girls enjoy playing with it. I actually have definitely used it to nap to test back here in the garage. And I haven't been able to take it camping yet, but I'm really excited to do that and use it with the cot setup that I have, and even like some other brands that I got from King Cam. But I highly recommend this. Again, especially if you don't want to have to deal with an air compressor, things like that. You just literally open up a valve that will self-inflate. And as someone that's 6 feet tall, it fits me. It was comfy. Highly, highly recommend it. And the functionality aspect of it. All right, y'all. So now we're going to dig into the King Cam air compressor. They've actually changed this one. So if you actually like follow this product, they don't have this particular version of the model. They have like an updated one, but it's like the same function, the same feature. I just wanted to highlight that. So if you guys see it, it might be a little different. So this is another one of those products that I got from King Cam. As you can see behind me, I already have the self-inflating mattress. I have some other stuff, and I really like the kind of compact and portability of this air compressor. I'll hold it up to my hand. It's basically the size of my hand. Has the 3 different attachment heads onto it, so you can pop one off, pop the other one off, throw them on, do what you got to do. Have it I actually use this for not even some of their mattress stuff, but I use it for some other stuff in my backyard, inflating up a sprinkler, like an inflatable unicorn sprinkler, which actually I didn't have the proper setting for one of the other air compressors that I have. So this one came with a clutch. And the reason or one of the things I like about this is that you can plug it in to a USB port, so whether you want to use it in your car, whether you want to, like I actually charged this the first time with my laptop. I didn't have to even have an outlet, which was actually pretty sweet. From my experience, other ones are going to have an outlet and whatnot. So this was pretty cool. The portability, the compact aspect of it, and the function of it all dialed in and on point. And I just like the brand King Camp. I've used some of their other stuff before, clearly, and it just puts out good quality stuff. So I wanted to highlight and kind of share that with you guys. And definitely a thumbs up on this one.
All right, so let's keep it rolling right along. We're going to get into the Geek Chef Air Fryer Toaster combo. Again, I use this one every single week, if not more often than that, but it's such a clutch option. Dana, I know you've even mentioned, I feel like you've said you've been into this one, just a matter of like budget and stuff, but I think this is like definitely a great investment if you guys can kind of swing it, and if not, like obviously don't put yourself in hardship. But could be something to definitely like budget and save for, especially now it's got 25% off. Definitely a clutch kitchen tool to just complement meal prep and just food preparation in general.
So just to dig in here a little bit more and to highlight, I wanted to have two different B-rolls playing. Right up here is the chicken wings. Right over here are the dehydrated mangoes. What I actually did, because I wanted to show you guys, like I think sometimes when we think about like, you know, changing up your nutrition habits and whatnot, it's like, oh, I have to have everything from scratch. It has to be perfect. Like, I'll be honest with you, no. Sometimes I don't have the time to make fresh chicken wings, like with my own sauce and whatnot. So I bought these from the store, straight up from the freezer. They already had the buffalo ranch sauce on. I threw them right into the air fryer toaster, threw the settings on, be able to throw it on air fryer. I put it on 20 minutes, I believe, and 10 minutes about halfway through. I just flip them, got them nice and crispy, and they were amazing. So I wanted to share that with you guys specifically for this one, so you guys can understand, like, again, even as a health professional, this is what I do for a living. Ideally, it's great to have organic and fresh and make your own sauce and do all that stuff, totally. But sometimes, based on time and bandwidth and what you have going on, this might be the best option. It's about making the best choice and the best option you have at that time. And being able to have the Geek Chef Air Fryer Toaster can help leverage that a little bit more, have it a little bit more convenient. You don't have to worry about like preheating it and stuff like that, which to me was pretty awesome, because that's one of my hesitations when it comes to using the oven, which I still use at times. It's just like, I don't want to have to preheat it and wait. It adds more time onto it. So literally dial it to 20 minutes, throw them in, flip them halfway through, and you're good to go. And even that, you technically don't have to. I just like to. Now let's slide over to the mangoes here for a second. Looking at these, this is again another one. I'm a huge fan of dehydrated mangoes, but from a cost perspective and also from like a kind of portion sizing perspective, I can spend a lot of money and I can also eat way too much of them. So what I decided to do was, again, get the frozen ones and just throw them in. Now, what you'll notice in this one, they got a little crispy because I put them in for 3 hours straight. What I would recommend after doing it since then is being able to do them from a half hour at a time, let them sit for 10 minutes, flip them, do it for another half hour, then let them rest for like 10 minutes and then see where they're at. And then maybe an hour and a half in usually is going to be good. I did it for 2 hours this last time, and it came out, again, great, not as crispy on the edges. These were frozen from chunks. What I also did is I got some fresh mangoes now, and I'm going to slice them up longer and thinner, and I'll shoot some B-roll for that as well if you guys want to see that and dig into some of the differences when you lay them down and what it can look like. But I wanted to share that with you guys because I'm a really big fan of leveraging the air fryer and toaster, not adding the calories from oils, and being able to have the versatility it can provide with so many different things.
Bam, y'all. All right, so let's dig into this one. I'm excited to kind of share with you guys. I've definitely talked about it before, but we're going to look at the King Will spinner ring. Okay, so if you guys remember like spinners from back in the day, like early 2000s, I mean, even till this day, people still got like probably spinners, spinner rims. Dan, I feel like you mentioned you had spinners from back in the day. You still got, right? And the thing to me that's super cool about it is like the price point. For the price, man, this is a solid ring. I think it looks nice. I've actually worn this out to like really nice dinners and business meetings, and like I feel like it perfectly matched. Like, and not like I have like more expensive jewelry and stuff, not the flex, more so just from a comparison perspective. You can't really like, I think, notice unless you're like blatantly gawking at it to see like, oh, what is that? But I think the black and blue is a beautiful mixture. Now, if you look at the actual ring itself, check this out. The center part spins. So for me, it's like a fun thing to kind of like fidget with. Like I'm just like sitting and just kind of playing with it. I
I don't know. I just don't really enjoy it. So from like a fidget perspective, anyone that knows me knows like I'm constantly moving. And even if you guys have watched my streams, you can probably pick up on that. So that one has been like a cool feature to me that I really like, and just the aesthetics of it. Now you also don't have to just get black and blue. You have different colors, different pairing options. I just tend to like black and blue. As you can see from my logo, from the color scheme, I tend to like black, blue, and red, mostly because of my fighter, black and blue, because we bruise people up, and the red because you're making people bleed. Anyways, doesn't matter. That's not the point. Point is, it's a really nice ring from an aesthetics perspective, from a function, the fidget component I like. Now, what I will say, this should not be your #1 pick, in my opinion, if you're going to be working out with a ring. You don't want, I would go with like a different type of ring, like maybe a silicone based or something like that. This one to me is more of like an everyday ring that you would then either take off when you're working out, or you can run with it, that's fine. You can do like body weight movements, that's fine. But if you're doing like heavy deadlifts, bench press, heavy weighted movements, or even like high volume pull-ups, this probably isn't the move or the right ring for it, because the pressure of it isn't the best. Now, if you're used to working out with a ring on, it's basically like that. But I personally wouldn't do it. I wouldn't recommend that. So that's just my 2 cents on it. I'm just going to throw that out there. With that being said, let's dig on into the Sinkhole Massage again. You guys have heard me talk about this time and time again. It's a great tool, great option. I actually have it at the gym now because I wanted to have our fighters and our coaches benefit from using it pretty much on a daily basis, because I'm trying not to be selfish, being grateful and pay it forward, so to speak. And I got some other massage guns here that I can like experiment and play with. So with that being said, let's break it down and check it out. So in this video, we're going to be talking about the Sinkhole Massage Gun. As you can see, it's a portable handheld massage gun. Has 5 different settings. It has the switch right here underneath. You're going to turn that on, and then you can use, you'll see the light will light up, and then you can use the button on the back to cycle between settings 1 through 5, increasing in intensity throughout each individual one. Now, my favorite part to the massage gun is not only the portability and the function, but the different attachment heads that it comes with. You have 6 different attachment heads. You can see me, I'll even easily just swap out, turn and pull, and then you can just easily swap it out for another one. So you can have a wide variety of different muscles to hit and different intensities, so you can customize it to what you want and the comfort that you desire. All right, so again, if you guys have questions, you want me to elaborate on this stuff, let me know. Or if you guys just want to chit chat, catch up, talk to me about what's going down for Thanksgiving. I'm always curious. I asked that on the last stream. Got some fun insight from like those that are into walking on Thanksgiving. If you're working out on Thanksgiving, if you got any special recipes you're doing, what your plans are, what's going on, you know, all that fun stuff. And what I'm doing right now is I'm actually sending myself a couple more B-roll review videos of some of the new products that we have that I have on the stream that I want to show you guys, but I also want to be able to kind of share some of the B-roll to get your insight on what you guys think of it. So let's see if it's actually going to send. I'm going to pull up my email here and we'll dig into it to see, you know, I want honest feedback, y'all. If you think it's garbage, you tell me. If you like it, great, but you're not going to hurt. At this point, you know what? You're not going to hurt my feelings. I've pretty much heard it all. Uh-oh, might not be able to attach all of them. Oh, no. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see what we got, y'all. What do you guys think? Yeah, it worked. All right. All right. Now let's see if I can download all of this fun stuff in time. So in the meantime, because I wanted to show this to you guys, we're going to dig into the Inkbird Instant Read Thermometer, and then we'll dig into the grill probe, and then we'll look at the infrared gun and even the pool temperature thermometer. I meant to say, like, I wanted to use it for bath time today, but my wife, who's amazing, she's a rock star, ended up giving the girls a bath herself because she's just good like that. So with that being said, anyways, let's dig into this particular Inkbird thermometer. Ooh, let's flip it.
Checking the thermometer, keep the Celsius, and hold it and get the Fahrenheit, and we're looking up real quick, so chargeable. Charging port right there. Comes with the charger.
My wife's a rock star, y'all. Have you guys not noticed this by any chance yet? Just in case you didn't, I gotta highlight that and reiterate it again. Just because she's good like that. You know what I realized also I wasn't doing this entire time? I didn't have any of the product promo codes highlighted, so I'm just gonna do that really quick. Let's just have these highlighted so you guys can see them. That's my bad, y'all. I should have had these underneath the whole time, and I realized I did not put them up. So I'm just gonna actually hang out for a little bit longer on the stream just so you guys can see that. And my bad, I'm like trying to get better about not only adding the promo codes, but actually then actively having them display. That's on me. I realized I didn't even do that in the last stream. I'm slacking, y'all. I'm slacking. Too many things going on. Speaking of, even for the Inkbird thermometers, we have a bunch of discounts and deals on that, so you can take advantage of it. Now let's look at, because I have the infrared one like literally right here. I'm just gonna show it to you guys so you can see the reading. Bank. Let's actually. So it's like getting my wall right now. Looks like, oh, you see that little red. This can also be fun, not only for you to get a reading, but if you have cats or kids, it's gonna be a fun game to play with them. Wall's about like 59-ish degrees right now. Again, you can go Celsius, you can go Fahrenheit, you can play with the modes. Again, this is gonna be only for the external reading though. So that's like an important one. Like this is not like, hey, are my burgers ready? This is gonna be the external temperature. This would be more so to see like, is the pan hot enough, right? So if you want to make sure it's at a certain temperature, anything like that, the external temperature is what you're going to be picking up with this. This is not something you're going to use to see if like chicken's done or something like that. I mean, I'm trying to think of a situation maybe you would. Like by no means am I like a chef or anything, but just throwing that out there. So with that being said, let's look at the actual also pool thermometer. This is the wireless Bluetooth based pool thermometer. Now, the cool thing about this is you don't have to just use it for the pool. So if you look at it, it actually shows the temperature of the room right now. It also shows the humidity, but right under here where it's blank, that's where the water temperature would be if it were in the water. But right now you could set this up in a room and actually just pick up the temperature of the room. You could pick up the humidity, and then when you put it in water, it actually reads you the water. So you could use this in a pool, hot tub, bathtub, really like anything. So that's just like, I thought that was a cool feature, and the wireless Bluetooth component of it is pretty sweet. Again, on the back end, you have the ability to change it from Celsius to Fahrenheit and clear it out as well. So little cool features and aspects I just wanted to highlight for you guys. Again, if you guys have questions, let me know. If you want me to elaborate. First off, B, what's up, homie? You don't even say, hey, you just drop in the questions. You just pop in like that. I get it. And yeah, of course. I'm saying, of course, like, obviously. Yeah, honestly, I haven't checked since I was maybe a baby, but I think the technology's still there. But with that being said, let's dig on into the last piece, the last product I haven't talked about yet. I'll give you a couple laughs here. I'll give you a couple ha-has. Gotcha. We're gonna look at the grill thermometer, and this one has 4 probes on it. I'm not gonna show you all 4 probes because it's all the same, right? But you get one, you get to see them all. And the thing I'm gonna highlight for this that specifically came in the manual when I read it, this one I actually read on because I want to see the details. We have our on-off switch right here. You simply just slide it on. This one came like literally right out of the box, ready to go. One thing I gotta be honest with you guys, I gotta say, I don't necessarily like about whatever the material is that these are, is like they can kind of get kind of crimped kind of easily. So like if I were to fold this and really put pressure on it, see how like over time that would get kind of crimped. This one's actually pretty durable. I was so curious, I skipped hay. All right, I'll let that slide. I got you. But I've even, because I have like a Traeger grill and they use a similar like wiring probe style. And I noticed over time, man, they get kind of bent. The wiring on it can be a little bit like, it can poke you. The threading can kind of get a little messed up, at least for that one. So now, again, has Celsius. It also has the Fahrenheit. We can switch it. Oh, I just said that, but I actually didn't switch it. It doesn't have the button on here. This is where you'd actually have to use the app to swap it. That's on me, y'all. Cool thing, I'm just going to point out last time. It has these little, like, non-skid little, like, pieces right here, so you can put it down on a surface and it won't slide on you. Whoa. I just flipped it upside down. Wait for it. What did I mess up? There we go. So this is cool. Let's see if I can get it to do that again. If I hold it down long enough, maybe it'll flip upside down because this just flipped. Or maybe there's a button back here that I'm missing. Who knows? We're just playing with it right now. But again, you can have, so this says 1, right? Because it has 1 probe in. Then if I had 2, 3, and 4, you'd be able to see the different probes and cycle through them. Again, Celsius or Fahrenheit, this is, again, a great option for the grill. Oh, I finally got the videos to come across. Now they come, right? Once I'm already breaking all this stuff down, we don't even need them, guys. We don't even need them, y'all. I'm also going to highlight the last product you can claim a deal for. But, yeah. With that being said, I should have had these highlighted the whole time. That's on me, y'all. That's on me. I didn't have those highlighted. My bad. So that's the last little piece I wanted to share with you guys. B, you got any other fun questions, whether it's thermometers or anything like that, either on the products that I just talked about or the grill? Again, it has 4 probes that it comes with. And this one specifically, again, designed for the grill, so it can go there. And you can have multiple, like you can have your turkey going, you can have your chicken, you can have your burgers, whatever it is, and have the different meats checking. Well, the other one that I was talking about by Inkbird, it's really more meant for just like a quick check, like if you're making the burgers and whatnot, like compared to the Inkbird Instant Read versus the grill one. The Instant Read is specifically that, like my wife was showing in that B-roll, like checking for the burgers real quick and then kind of moving it on. But with that being said, let's see if I missed anything. I think that's pretty much it, y'all. I'm going to just kind of highlight some of the products that I had before that it's my bad. I didn't even highlight that we had some deals and some discounts on these. So I hope you guys can forgive me. I meant to hit that before. That's my bad. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. So if you guys want to see more awesomeness, B, if you want to come by and say, hey, everybody else, you want to get in on the duck races, I'm going to be not only talking about more of these products tomorrow on this channel, but I'm also going to be doing a stream on the Lifestyle of Fitness, the LOF Amazon storefront. You can check that out in the link tree. And it's, again, under LOF Amazon storefront. We're going to be having one of our coaches and fighters, Deuce, on. We're going to have another one of our fighters, Isaac, on, running through a different workout protocol, prepping him for his next fight. Deuce is going to be prepping. He's got 2 title fights in December. Then we got King Phil Kratz, another one of our coaches and fighters, prepping for 2 title fights in December as well. We got a busy end of year, y'all, getting all the straps. It's strap season. Got to get those straps to stay warm as the winter hits, so to speak. So, yeah, y'all, you guys got any questions, let me know. But other than that, I'm going to call it a night, go get some snacks, get ready for bed, and get ready for another day to crush it tomorrow. One more time. Cheers, everybody. Yeah, y'all.